Don't presume. You may not know all the truth just yet. Hello, Cancerians. Welcome, new viewers, cross watchers, and my lovely, lovely Moonians. This is a monthly reading for October 2020. We will be looking into love and anything else that the spirit has for us. Alright, till the time the cards are trying to shuffle, well, I am trying to do it. Believe in yourself is the energy which is coming in, and have some patience coming through. Discover what is stopping you, what is the confusion, why are you not being able to go forward, and there's certain kind of illusionary veil which we need to become aware of, reality check which is very much essential, and clearer communication which is also very much essential. All right, that's just a thing which is coming in because the cards are very much jumpy today. But we have Jupiter Saturn which turned direct at the end of September, so that's really nice. Again, this card is coming through, and apart from that we have Pluto also turning direct finally. It was since like April in Capricorn, it was retrograding, and on 3rd of October it turns direct. We have Mars and Uranus in their elements in Aries and Taurus, respectfully was coming through in retrograde as well till the end of 2020. And we have Mars which will be turning retrograde during I think 14th of October until the 3rd of November. So communication is very much essential. After a lot of lethargy that may have been going on and already a very slow paced life that we may be experiencing, most of us are, there is with Saturn and Jupiter turning direct once again, there's this want to a little bit of modification, a little bit of expansion, trying different things. In the third deck that I'll be using today, there's this ongoing theme of taking risks. That card is flipping out quite a bit, so you may like to experiment a little, go beyond the normal in your day-to-day life, do something extraordinary, even if it's at a small scale. But make sure that you're not feeling erratic and impulsively taking a decision, because during Mercury retrogrades especially, it's not really the right time to start a new venture, sign a dotted lines. So just be aware that there is a chance. I don't know why I'm still just going on and not starting with the reading, but there is a chance that you may not have all the information, so take time before jumping into making a life changing decision. All right, so we have Five of Cups coming through. In a way, this is talking about realize the fifth cup which is being offered from the universe in terms of abundance, miracles, surprises, which in the long run will be very beneficial for you. But due to Uranus being retrograde, the change or the surprise may come in a little too soon perhaps, and you may feel unprepared for it. But eventually you'll realize with an open mind that this may just help me, or this may just be the right concoction that I needed to kickstart something. That energy is coming in. So don't focus on the lack. Know that the rewards are coming in, and there is progress which is happening, maybe not at the pace at which you would prefer it to be, but things are moving slowly but surely. All right, there's this mind maze which is going on, so being too much in the head is also what is coming in, and perhaps like analysis paralysis that may be going on, and at the end of it contemplating a little too much that no action is being taken at all. That kind of a thing is coming in. All right, with so many cards over here, we have the Chariot card, your major arcana, coming in reverse. So this is saying a little bit of slowing down which is coming through. This may be a time of balancing the essences, the energies, the yin and yang, the divine feminine, divine masculine energies within you before going forward. So what are you paying attention to may be causing a little bit of hindrance, especially if you are focusing on negatives or the lack thereof. All right, so we have the Ten of Pentacles coming in, which is talking about fulfillment, promotion, recognition, advancement in your professional life as well. over here, certain kind of completion. So something that you started 6 months ago, perhaps, maybe drawing in its results, you'll start seeing it slowly. That is also what is coming through. All right. Next card we have Ace of Cups coming in reverse, which is talking about certain kind of healing, releasing, energy cleanse, or making space, which is very much required before you can start something new, take the next step, or even confess your feelings to the other person, especially if you've met someone new recently. With the Ace of Cups coming in reverse, in terms of the other party, if you see it that way, this may be like, they may have feelings for you, but they're not ready to talk about them or express their feelings to you just yet. So could be like someone is just in their head trying to figure out what this really is. Could be like, they're very much drawn to you, but they are feeling quite vulnerable when they are with you. So they don't really know what this really is, whether this is long term or something short term. They're just trying to figure things out. Maybe that's why we have the Chariot card coming in reverse. Don't jump into things. Take your time. Allow things to unravel naturally. Very essential. We have Ace of Wands also coming in. Lack of initiation, which is coming in. And in turn, this may also be saying, don't take rash decisions. This may not be the time to make an initiative or take action out of impatience, just something which is coming in. And when you put these two together, this again, a lack of initiation in terms of the conversation or where is this relationship heading. They won't be giving you a clear sign just yet because they don't really know what is the next step. So don't push them or push yourself. All right. We have Six of Wands, Six of Swords coming through, which is talking about they want to go forward, but right now, somewhere down the line, they know that this may not really be the time to move forward in terms of a relationship, wherein there are certain things that they are closing off, which are no longer in sync with their life, and trying to move past their past. That kind of a thing is also coming through. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming in reverse. And this is again, there is going to be certain kind of delay coming in very predominantly. So don't jump the gun. That is also coming in. Understand why is your life slowed down. Is there something that you can reflect upon in order to release, amend, or heal? Use this time in that way. It will be very beneficial for you. We have Eight of Swords, in fact, coming through. And apart from that, we have the Judgment card also coming in. A lot of major arcanas which are coming in reverse. If you see these cards in two layers, there's this certain kind of personal thing which is going on and external thing which is going on. So over here, what we have is that there's certain kind of inner blockage which is coming in, which is why there's certain kind of delay or lack of movement which is happening. And once we change our focus, we start drawing in more abundance and good energy. If there is certain kind of hurdle which is coming in terms of certain kind of completion of projects, this may be a time to go within instead of speaking out. In work professionally also, certain kind of discernment will be very essential. You may have a good idea to pitch, but right now it's a work in progress. So till the right time you don't have a finalized product out of it, a plan, finalized strategy to go about it, keep it to yourself is also coming through. On an external level, what this is saying is that there is a delay which is occurring because there's certain kind of reality check that we really need to become aware of. Any kind of illusion that was there, we need to step out of it and take off our rosy tinted glasses. And because there's certain kind of bias which is happening due to which we have certain kind of indecision which is coming in, which is stopping us from moving towards a more meaningful life. Basically, it is that. Whether it is internally coming in, whether externally coming through, but there is certain kind of clearing which is very much required. So instead of wanting to rush forward, push things forward, take it in your own stride. Choose a pace which is good for you. And if life is really slowing down for you, just utilize that time into really realizing what is working for you, what is not working for you. Is there a newer approach that you can utilize going forward? But there is certain things which need to be checked, which have gone ignored for a very long time, because we got so consumed by our daily life that perhaps our emotions, certain kind of karmic pattern, went unnoticed. Use this time to heal yourself. Use this time to perhaps even step into your altered state. Meditate. Connect with the higher realms. Let go of those things which are worrying you. If it's too much, consuming you too much, the stress, take some time to clear your thoughts, clear your mind, and meditate perhaps, or just sit and realize, where is this getting triggered from? Why am I in such a rush? If in terms of a relationship, if this is really what I want, then whether it takes one extra month or two, if this is something of a lifetime that I want, can I not allow this to unfold, unravel naturally? Why do I feel that time is running out? What am I running ahead for? What direction is my life going towards? What is my higher self telling me? What is my intuition guiding me towards? Is there a rift between my conscious and subconscious mind? What are my dreams trying to tell me? Like genuine dreams, the ones you have at night. What are they trying to signify? Those are sometimes very strong messages coming in from the subconscious. Like if you dream of a house represents your own body, the way you see it, that kind of a thing. So it's many different things which are coming in. It's just that there are many messages which are coming in, many red flags also which may be going on. In terms of this person over here not being able to decide upon you, there's a slight thing of coming in, and are they taking you very casually? That they just feel like life is moving in a very good direction. I don't even want to think about anything, nor do I want to initiate anything. Let's just see what this person has to offer. And maybe this person just starts taking you for granted. That kind of a energy is also coming in because of these cards which are over here. That's why I'm just stepping into that element as well. Are you really seeing this situation for the way it is, or are you painting it in a different light? Something which is not really adding up, but it's just that we've adjusted to it, or we have painted such a vivid picture about it that we're not being able to look at it in reality. That is what is coming in. It needn't be in terms of a relationship, but something in your life that you need to look closer with a fresh pairs of eyes. That is what is coming through. Anyways, let's go forward. Thank you. From the ancestors, we have Oracle coming in. Wait for important information. I feel there is certain kind of information that will really information or certain kind, let's just say information which will aid you, which is why right now you may not have all the factors or the whole truth, and you may misjudge the situation a little too much due to the lack of information that may be there. That is also what is coming in. So before making a life-changing decision, wait. Let Mercury retrograde come to an end. It has pre and post shadow period of 2 weeks as well. For some people, it affects them before Mercury retrograde begins, or it doesn't affect them during the Mercury retrograde as well, but later on in the post shadow period. But don't make a decision just yet. There's certain kind of incomplete knowledge which is there to help you make a better decision. Your intuition could also be giving you additional information, but Just be aware whether it is certain kind of prejudice that is aiding you to think in a certain way. You have to really be honest with yourself and not let fear, anxiety, and doubt color your decision. That is also what is coming through. Just hold your horses. That is what is coming in all of this. Don't rush forward. There's something which is hidden at the moment, maybe big, maybe small, but you need to wait it out, is what is coming through. We have the high priest also coming in, harness mystic. High priestess coming in, harness mystic powers. I feel there's this someone, whether professionally or just in your friends or certain kind of guru master, something like that, who comes in and gives you a lot of enlightenment but sheds a light in a area of your life which has seemed quite confusing. There are certain kind of vital information documents also which will come through, and it will really help you make a very strong clear decision. But until then, don't jump into making a decision because you don't have all the information just yet. And this is just not romantically speaking, but in every dynamics of your life. We have Fire Guardian, Ignite Your Passions also coming in, which is really interesting because if you see this person over here, this person is clearly very, very confused. And with the aces coming in reverse, there's a lot of passion, but there's a little bit of misguidance which is coming in, a little bit of distrust also because of the way they may be feeling and they're not feeling very comfortable about it. Even if they have very strong feelings for you, they haven't acknowledged them with their own self. That is what is coming in. A little bit of reluctance which is coming through with this person over here. It's like someone is telling them it is safe for you to love with this card coming through. Move forward, trust in your feelings, trust in this person. That kind of a thing is coming in over here. So things are a little unclear over here. Wait for the information. And things are a little unclear here as well, but it's more internally coming in. Feeling confused with their own emotions. There are some old setbacks which is like kind of preventing this person from experiencing or sharing their passionate side is what is coming through. There's certain kind of hurdle which is coming in. But with this card over here, it is talking about there is a chance, especially if you are in a relationship, that you experience certain kind of different level or intensity of sexual and spiritual connection with your partner as well. I don't know what is holding them back. There are many different facets which are coming in, but it's like even if it's a certain kind of third party influence, it's not the physical influence of that person but something of past experience which may be kind of curtailing them or keeping them hostile or making them shy away from what this connection really is. And if they are being inactive, unresponsive, don't jump into making a decision about it all, because you may not have all the information. You have to have a heart-to-heart conversation with this person. Don't presume. You may not know all the truth just yet. Give them time. They need to figure it out on their own, and they require time. Let's lastly look into what the Sacred Destiny Oracle has for us. Okay, these are very many cards. Wonders, truth, protection, and power. Use your intuition with the amethyst coming in over here. Know that you are protected. There is truth which is coming through. You have to embrace it and understand your own power. What seems like a storm is actually going away, that is also coming in. Certain kind of clearing is happening also, shuffling of things which are happening, which was very much important. Maybe in the situation, whatever kind of situation, whether this resonated what I've said over here or not, know that there's certain kind of confrontation which is coming in, whether it is your own fear and realizing why is it there, where is it getting stemmed from, are you giving too much importance to it, or whether it is something which is happening around you that you're becoming aware of and you feel that I can't keep quiet and keep on seeing this happening again and again. Whatever it is, this all that this is the reason why all of this is happening is because there's this fire in you which is growing, the spirit of courage which is growing, and in a way there's a little bit of defense mechanism which is happening, and it's only to trigger you to fully embrace yourself, stand up and say no to whatever you feel is wrong. That is also coming in. But don't jump into a certain conclusion because you may just not have all the truth just yet. That is coming in. All right, thank you. So we have voyage coming through, illumination coming in, focus coming through, and purification also coming in. So certain kind of journeying, new adventures that await you. With the purification, what I have been talking about, clogging energy, you need to become aware of it, even in your own space that you're working in, you're living. There's certain kind of energy cleansing which is very much required. Understand, especially if you're an empath, saging will be very, very good. Connecting with clear chords will be very nice also, because there's certain kind of clogged up energy vampires that you need to become aware of and release that out of your life. With the illumination and focus coming in, so there is this new journey which is occurring, realizing that there are certain kind of things which are coming in as a hurdle or just taking unnecessary space in your life, in where you live and all of that, clearing that, becoming more aware, more observant about things. And with the illumination, becoming aware, connecting with the higher self, seeing the kind of messages which are coming through in different formats. And with the focus over here, this does talk about what are you focusing upon. Become aware of that, because the more you focus upon it, the more you attract the same. So do you want to focus on something positive or negative? And even if you're focusing on positive, I'm not saying like, just paint things up and just keep an illusion of things. It's not really that. Just like count your blessings also is something very positive which comes through. But with the focus, this in a way also talks about clearing your sight, clearing your vision, and then articulating the same clearly with yourself, with others, and the universe as well. Release relationships in which you can't be yourself and can't be real. That is very essential, coming through very, very significantly. A gist of what this card says is, get ready, you are about to embark on a journey. Where do you want to go? What have you always wanted to do or be? This is the time to make it happen. Get prepared, have a clear vision of what you want to experience, but also be prepared for the unexpected. That is part of the exhilaration of being a traveler. Remember to enjoy the journey as much as reaching the destination, very essential. When you embark on a journey, don't be scared of any kind of potential failure. Embrace it. Be courageous. Believe in yourself. Keep on motivating yourself as well. And enjoy the journey. And while you are going towards that milestone, but don't get fixated by it. Keep an open mind so that the surprise element also helps you advance forward. Like maybe with the growth that you're having, with the illumination which occurs, elevation that occurs, while you're going to that direction, from your starting point to that point, with a clear vision, of course, you're growing, and there's certain aspects which start opening up because you are yourself growing and you're changing your outlook or whatever it is, and more things, more opportunities come through, more people come in to assist your dreams as well. So when you start this journey, you may be alone, but as you go forward, there'll be more people assisting you, supporting you. That is what is coming in, and allow that to come through. There's this very strong energy of from a period of overly focusing on the 3D reality, you are becoming aware with the slow paced life which has happened, the reflection, the past haunts, the guilts which you are overcoming, slowly and steadily healing yourself in a more proper way. There is this transcendence which is happening, decluttering life, decluttering your mind, decluttering your space, the physical space. And there's more wisdom which is coming in because you're making space for fresh energy, you're inviting fresh energy, and there's this elevation which is occurring. Being your higher self is rising. So, irrespective of any kind of delay that may be happening, utilize this time to go within, dive deeper, understand, connect with the higher realms, because you're very close to the heavenly realms. That is the energy which is coming through. All right, so do let me know whether this resonated or not. Share it with the loved ones, comment below, and hit the like. Thank you so much for being part of the Moonian family. If you aren't already, then please do subscribe. Until next time, clarity, love, light, healing, illumination, safe travels to you all. Om Namah Shivaya. Keep that vibe high, my lovely Moonian.